What is up, guys? So in this guide we are going to be going over the Sinrunner Blanchy. In my opinion, one of the coolest looking mounts in Shadowlands. It's just a red translucent horse, and in this guide I'm going to show you how to get it. To get this mount you will need to collect 6 items and then turn them in daily. Now it's not as bad as it sounds. In this guide we're going to go over every bit of information that you need. Without further ado, let's get started. Our first stop is West Falls, right here, located right there on the map, right there, just outside of this farm. Now once here you will have to fly around and pick up 8 handful of oats. Now these spawn around the buildings and you can easily pick them up. They also have a quick respawn time, and if you are interested in making gold, you can simply pick these up and sell them on the auction house, which go for a decent amount of gold. On the other hand, if you don't want to fly around picking these up, you can actually buy them off the auction house. The choice is yours. Once you have 8 handfuls of oats, it will be on to our next item. The next item on our list will be a grooming brush. As you can see here, we are located in Darkhaven in Ravendreth, right there on the map. Now, if you see that gate, it's a clear indication of where we are. Run over and you will find this NPC here standing next to some horses. Talk to him, click that box, and he will give you the grooming brush. While in this location, from where you got your grooming brush, you will find this NPC right here. If you look to the left of him, you will see a bucket. Right click on that and that will give you an empty bucket, and we will use that in a little while. Now once you have the grooming brush standing in the same location, we will need to collect 4 horseshoes. Now they are located along this road right here on the map. Follow my cursor, it runs down and we'll take a right and go up back towards that location there. As seen by the photo here, you can see where the actual locations are. So if you go straight out, you will find the first horseshoe and then go down over the hill, taking that right, and you will be able to collect your 4 horseshoes right there. The horseshoes themselves are very small and kind of hard to see, but they will be sparkling. If I zoom in here a little bit, you can actually see it. You will need to collect these 4. Once you collect them, it is on to our next item. The next spot we are going to head is to Ardenweald, right here at Glittering Basin. Now this is where your bucket will come in. You will need to run down to any part of the water, open your bag, right click your empty bucket, and that will fill up your bucket with clean water. Once you've done that, it is on to our next item. So we're down to our last 2 items. Now we are back in Ravendreth, right here on the map at the southern end, right here. Now in this location, you will find this bridge that will let you know you're in the right spot. Now if you come over here to this vendor, you will open up this vendor and he will sell you the next item, which is the comfortable saddle blanket. Now if you notice here that this vendor, these items that you trade, which could be herbs or otherwise, will change day to day. You will have to collect the items to trade for the item you need. For our last item, we will fly to the Charred Ramparts right here on the map. Now at the flight path seen here, you're going to mount up and run over the hill. And do not worry, this guard will not attack you. Now run straight through and you will find a innkeeper right here, and he is also a vendor. We're going to right click and browse his goods. This vendor sells dead hollow apples. Now he sells 5 at a time, but you will only need 3. Go ahead and just buy a 5 stack, and that is it for items. Now we move on to the fun part. Once you have all of your items, we're going to head to this location right here on the map. Now you'll need to remember this location because you will have to come back here 6 times. Now looking here, you will find a river with a downed tree in front of it. Again, right here on the map. At this location, a NPC will spawn. The name is Dead Blanchy. Now, This NPC, when he spawns, will take off running, so you need to be in front of him while he spawns, because if not, you won't be able to catch him. So standing in the river will stop him. Now, this NPC will take 1 item per day from the items that we picked up. And what I mean by 1 item per day is 1 item per realm reset. This NPC has a 2-hour long spawn timer, so you're going to spend some time in this area. Also, these days of turning in items do not have to be consecutive, so let's say you turn in an item one day and then forget to turn in the item next day, it doesn't matter. The items in themselves are turned in a specific order, so you need to turn in your oats first, then your comb, and so on and so forth. The best way to do this is to collect all the items and then periodically swing in through the day. Now, like I said, this NPC does have a 2-hour long spawn timer, so you're going to be sitting quite a while waiting for him to spawn. What I did, and there are a few options, if you will, for you to kill time, is you can, first of all, like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, you can sit in the river, stand right in the middle of the river, and you can actually work on your fishing, which is a great way to pass the time and make some gold. You can sell these fish for a decent amount of gold on the auction house. So while you're waiting for this NPC to spawn, go ahead and utilize that time to make yourself some gold, and that's pretty much it. After turning in the 6th and final item, you will be rewarded with this mount in your bag. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, remember to like it. Also subscribe for more content like this. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you out there.